Hello, Paul Andrews here from G4 Guitar School Ashford, and in this video we're going to go through Cochise by Audioslave. Now this is one of the songs we did in the Learn How to Riff, Rock and Solo of the E minor pentatonic workshop. But we only went through basically this was one of the 5 riffs, but only just the riff. So in this video we're going to go through the whole song and talk about all the different elements of it. So let's go in, and I'm not going to go around the main riff, because obviously we did that in the workshop. That's on the replay page, so if you haven't seen that, check it out. That's obviously show you how to play it. So that main riff is the intro. It also goes into the verse. It goes 7.5 times around that riff. So by 7 times, I mean this is once around the riff. So that's once around it. The half is just the first section. So you're doing that 7 times with the half on the end. And after that, he goes into a D chord, and then a D sharp power chord. So it's a D power chord, D sharp power chord. So 7 times around that, then just the first half of it, and then a D5 and a D sharp 5. So D5 is first finger on the G2, third finger on the B3, and you're strumming D, G and B strings. The sharp is first finger on the D1, third finger on the G3, and little finger on the B4. So that's your D sharp 5. So you've got your D5, D sharp 5. And put that again in the mix. That then takes into the chorus. And the chorus is just a slight variation of that riff. Well, I say slight, it's a little bit more than slight. So you've got the D2. That's the riff, and that's played D2 twice, open A string, E3, E. Then he basically starts coming back again, E3, A, A2, D. So it's D2, D2, A, E3, E, E3, A, A2, D. And that's the chorus riff. After the chorus, it goes back to there for an instrumental 4 times around while he's doing this kind of lead over top, little bends. Then back around the verse, back into the chorus. After this second chorus, it then goes to this instrumental section, which is basically B string, open, and then A2. It just picks between those 2 notes. And then it changes by going to D2, then E, D2, E, D2, E, D2, E, D2, E, D2. And it ends that section with a D5 chord. And then we're back into our chorus riff again. And then just ends on an E right at the end of the song. So an E power chord. So open E string, second fret on the A, and even second fret on the D if you want to do 3 fingers. Or you could just do with the 1, second fret on the A. Just playing the E and the A string. That is then the whole song. So they're all the parts, obviously it's kind of sticking them all together. But that is it. So a great little pentatonic riff, mostly through it. Slight variation of the chorus. And then just those little changes for the instrumental section, but not too bad. I think the hardest thing here is going to be the speed on the riff, and maybe trying to get that change between those 2 chords. A little bit stretchy if you're not used to kind of power chords, or if you haven't really stretched out your kind of fingers, that might be tricky too. But there we go. There is Cochise by Audioslave.